With this deck, we're going to play in 2025, and it's a really good deck. They has a lot of like Lightning Helix, they have Snapcaster Mage, they have... Wait a minute, that's not the list. Here you go, that's the list. So hello there and welcome back to Geekymagic. Now for today's episode in the series of Dragonstorm, we're going to go with one deck that it feels that is a blast from the past, as I already showed you. And we're talking about this deck over here, that is Jeskai Control. Now the complete deck, it revolves against this creature that is Shiko, Paragon of the Ways. It goes for one color from each Jeskai combination plus two colorless, 4/5 dragon, legendary vigilance, and it has a special ability. It says whenever enters the battlefield, exile one target non-land permanent 3 or less, and you can go ahead and cast it for free, at least the copy. Now this one, it feels like a really huge giant Snapcaster Mage, and that's the main thing that we are going to do, as we can go ahead and kind of like do and clone probably 80% of the deck. Now the deck itself is going focus mainly against aggressive aggro. We're talking about Lightning Helix in order to get rid of creature and survive enough time to pull off our big menaces. Braid in order to go ahead and kill creatures, or also still Curi. That's another artifact that is kind of getting really annoying, and get lost. Now as a massive removals, we got temporary lockdown in order to go for aggressive decks. We can go ahead and slow them down, and also Day of Judgment. Everything is to blow up. Now the good part is the deck is kind of focusing most as a post rotation build, so that's going to be really good. As some support, we can go ahead and go with one Tishan's-Time Bender that is going to help us to stop some of the triggers when it's needed to. Stock up in order to search options, and also the Discovery of the Way. This one, it is a dual purposes, as they can go ahead and give us one card when needed in multiple turns, and with step 3, you can go ahead and when you cast a non-creature spell, you can go ahead and give it a double strike to one of your creatures. So if you already have Shiko or any of the other dragons, it's going to be a huge blow that you can go ahead and do it. It's a small step, we got 3 steps ahead in order to go ahead and not only counter, draw, and sometimes clone some of our creatures. We can go ahead and clone Benza in order to just pull up some or life, cards, or treasures. Or you can go ahead and go with clone this one, that is a Merank River Regent. Now this one is pretty special, as you can go ahead and go with Omen for 4. You can draw 3 cards and discard 1, and then it returns back to the library. Or you can play it for the normal cost, that is going to be for 6, a 6/7 flying. But when it enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target non-land permanents to its owner hands. And with this, you can go ahead and start making not only playing tempo, but also with 3 steps ahead, you can go ahead and clone it multiple times. So the deck itself is pretty good, pretty resilient, and I wanted to try it a lot. So let me know in the comments what are your thoughts regarding this type of change, or if the future of Standard is starting to look pretty bright. Without further ado, let's go with the games, and I'll see you to the end step. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. There's not much I can do, and until the 3rd turn I'll be able to do something. Hopefully I can go ahead and survive, because something tells me that it's going to be a lot of creatures. Hopefully that's not gonna be the case, but at least we have all the colors in the raid. Ooh, and it was a lot of creatures and artifacts and really annoying things. So most likely I'm going to have to go with stock up in order to go for search options. Yeah, temporary lockdown is starting to sound pretty good at the moment. So stock up. Okay, we're going to go 1 and 1, just to have double the red in case if needed. And Benza is going to go for blocks. Yeah. Yeah, that temporary lockdown is starting to sound darn good. Okay, he went for blocks. At least I have something to block. Now the only problem that I face at the current moment is that my opponent is going to give them something to fly. Okay, sure. Nothing to fly. Fly or trample. That's the ones that I need to avoid. Let's continue with Benza. Generating blockers. Oi! Temporary lockdown. Hopefully we can still do it. Okay. Please don't get a monstrous rage. Monstrous rage. Okay, I'm going to take one in here. I'll be receiving 15 to the other one. That's still acceptable. He got 64! Damn! Gonna take only one. And discover the way because I'm about to kick the bucket, bro. So, yum, 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 yum. Let's go ahead and go with Get Lost. I'm so afraid of what my opponent can go ahead and pull off. And knowing that he has Shelter by Ghost, I'm going to have to take Get Lost really seriously. As if he tries to go, do something with the Shelter by Ghost, we can go ahead and just feel it in response on it. Another lockdown sounds pretty good, but I prefer Helix. Okay. Let's start like minimizing the amount of life that he has because he has still 60. This feels really dumb. I'll be receiving those 2 damage. It felt like really dumb. Seriously. Let's go ahead and go with Shiko. Let's get again. Rediscover the way and give it double strike. Tie binder. I prefer to tie binder. Go ahead and attack. Damn! I have to kill it 3 times in order to win this match. And only if my opponent is not gonna be able to do something out of the ordinary. Yeah, no, bro. Counter. I'm not agreeing with that one. And you lost an ethereal armor. That's still good. Okay. Oof. Do I have monastery? I do have a monastery. I think I'm gonna go with the counter. Let's go ahead and attack. Okay. Are you going to do something else? That was favor. Okay. And no, that's going to be a no. Okay, trying to do as much as possible. It's going to be pretty annoying though. Now I have to play multiple stuff in order to go double strike with my full army. We're talking about we're going to lower half of his life. And hopefully I can go ahead and draw something in order to do so. So... yeah. This one is the one that is going to remain. Let's go with the stuck up. Double strike. Stuck up. Going to do it like this. 3 more damage. Double strike. And let's go ahead and attack with everything. So, I already killed twice to my opponent. So, I just need to kill it one more time. And I have enough stuff in order to try to kill it. And I think we are able to do it. It's going to be 11 more. Ooh. I got me scared now. Oh, GG, bro. GG. Sorcerer, you rock. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yep. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see a surveil. Ooh. Region. Those regions are pretty darn good. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. And hopefully I can go ahead and still remove something. But if he only casts a couple of things and I don't receive too much damage, I'm going to wait for the temporal lockdown to take effect. Okay, I'm willing to receive that damage, bro. Okay, sure. We're going to kill this one because I don't like it. And I'm going to give him the opportunity to actually deal a lot of damage. So I'm going to go with the Benza and land. Okay, now you can go ahead and try to kill me this turn. That's not gonna be it, but we're going to take a little bit more than what I expected, so that's still fine. Ow. 6 more. Sure. What is that sound? Okay, I don't know what is happening with my mic. Seriously. We're going to recover some life. Okay. So far, I think we're going good. So first things first, let's go ahead and attack. Let's advance a little bit. Discover the way. Going to go with the Birch just for the simple reason of having some responses with Lightning Helix. As the type of deck that he's playing is kind of explosive, so I don't want to have been playing without any removal. Double the removal, that's actually pretty good. I might need it, temporary lockdown. I'm not saying that I'm going to need it right now, but I might. And yeah, I'm going to leave it in there. Let's go ahead and attack. Woo-wee! Now, everything depends on the double strike next turn. My opponent has 3 cards in hand. Oh, he went to do it like that. Probably he's not aware that I might go ahead and kill it the next turn. I'm going to try to advance a little bit. If it's going to be some fire, that's the way it's going to go. No, there's not going to be any fire. Okay, double strike. Sure. We're going to... Yeah, go stuck up. Going to give it the double strike. Let's set it up. Get lost just in case. And Shiko. We're going to attack. For first, for later. Lightning Helix. And GG, bro. We're talking about 6 plus 8. We're talking about that we deal 14 damage in one single turn. That's something. If you like the video so far, you can go ahead and help us to grow by giving us a thumbs up. That's going to help us a lot in order to grow as a channel. And thank you very much for doing so. Oh! Well, I can play everything. So, yeah, I'm going to keep it. And in fact, if my opponents kind of go for like an aggro strategy, I can go ahead and go with a temporary lockdown as fast as possible. So yeah. Okay, my opponent ended up having screw. Okay. That's something bad. Like really bad. Let's try to advance as much as possible. If I have double removal, that's going to be pretty good. So I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, we're talking about get lost. That means that if he goes with combo, we can go ahead and respond with at least one of them. And if he has the second one, is going to be get lost. So most of those players are beginning to go like that, like trying to go with multiple Omniscience. They are learning that they need to have a backup plan in order to do it. So for the current moment, I'm just going to go stock up land. And I'm going to have to discard something. And most likely it's going to be the ends. The right's end. Okay, are you going to resurrect it? Okay. I'm just waiting though. That's the only freaking problem that I have with the deck, is that I do not have something against the graveyards. And combos, if you don't have something in order to go against the combo, that's a bad joke for you. Okay, let's leave it like that, and I'm going to try to advance a little bit more in next turn. Okay. My opponent is thinking on what to do, how to play. When land, sure. Let's try to draw some cards. At this moment, I don't need Benza. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be it. And I also don't need the Judgment. Come on. You're just boring me to death. I'm just going to go with stock up. I'm just saying, like, come on, go for the counter, or just try to go and do something additional to it. So I'm just going to take this too. And I'm going to have to give up something. Most likely it's going to be the temporary lockdown, as there's nothing else I can do. And I'm not going to take these guys. Okay. Come on, opponent. getting bored. Like really bored. I'm going to stick with the original plan as I do not have enough mana to go for the counters. So yeah, you won the first one. Okay, let's go ahead and try to kill it. Here comes the counter. Okay. It has multiple counters. Yeah. That's why he was waiting a lot. Now let's see if he's able to kill me. As honestly, any misclick is going to be really harmful for him. Now they're going with Jeskai Revelation now. What does this one does? Okay, so he's going to play it. He's going to go back. Sure, prowess. He's going to bring it from. Yeah, he won. That was annoying. So these were the games. I hope you liked them. And to be honest with you, the deck has a lot of potential though. Dragonstorm came to, like, it's trying to change the format, and it is good because it's giving a really good foundation as we're pretty close to the next rotation of the format, and is most needed. Honestly, I'm already getting tired of this format, and we need a huge, like, 180 degrees change for the format in order to continue working and thrive as much. And this is one of the decks that is going to start doing it with this the deck. It is going really good, or at least really acceptable against really aggro strategies. Now against combo is really difficult to go. Probably is going to be with the cyber. I'm going to upload some games with the cyber also as best of 3, so let me know in the comments what are your thoughts regarding that. The only problem that I'm seeing with the deck itself is that if you're not one of those players that are going to enjoy spending like probably 15 minutes to 20 minutes in one match, or probably you don't know how to handle it and you prefer going with games with their go for 3 to 5 minutes and that's it, well, let's go with the next one, then this one might not be for you. But if you would like to go ahead and try it, I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video so you can give it a try. Now also, if you love the video, probably you go ahead and like some of the other videos that I have in the channel, so I'm going to leave a link somewhere in here so you can check it out. And as always, thank you for sticking to the end of the video. I'll see you to the next time. Happy gaming. Bye.